All right, y'all. So give me just a boxer shuffle here, bouncing heel to toe. Hope y'all had a good Memorial Day weekend. I know we weren't so lucky here in the Denver area as far as the weather went, but anywho, we were still able to have a good long weekend, you know. All right, guys. So now from there, let's move to a hip cradle. So y'all know the deal here. Quarter squat. Grab that ankle and knee, and then pull up. So you're pulling up as you're pushing down with the down leg. We're just going to do about 5 on each side. Good. One more. And then we're going to move to opposite of that. So we're going to go quad pull to overhead reach. So pull that ankle, push up towards the floor with the other arm, and then keep your belly tight. That's the big thing. Try not to overarch through your back as we're doing these. And if you need to, get close to a wall, catch your balance first, and then you can do your quad to overhead reach, quad pull to overhead reach. 5 on each side with this too. Good. All right, now let's go world's greatest stretch. Do a little different today. We haven't done these in a while. So give me that reverse lunge. Elbow. Here, let me give you this angle. Elbow comes to instep or comes down towards your foot. Then we're gonna lace it up towards the ceiling. Follow it with your vision, and then push that floor away from you and stand it up. So let me run through that again. Opposite leg this time. Step it back, elbow to instep. Hang out there just for a second or two. Give me that torso rotation. Give me that push the floor away from you. If you have a hard time doing this part, just push up just enough for you to get your feet back up underneath you. And then we'll go back and forth until we get about 3 or 4 on each side. I just absolutely love these because they get a little bit of everything, and do your best to try to keep that back leg up so that we're getting a little hip flexor stretch as well. That's a really important part of this as well. I tend to almost forget about that too. So that was a reminder to you guys, but also to myself to make sure I'm getting that hip flexor stretch in as well. All right. Shake all that out. And then last one, let's go a couple lateral lunges with those overhead hold. That way we get a little bit of stretch in the inner groin area. So sit those hips back. Give me 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Do your best to keep that trail leg straight. Once you got 5 on that side, give me 5 on the other. And then by that point, we should be pretty warm. And then we can go over the first sequence that we're going to be doing today. I think that's 5 for me. Good. Okay, so for today's class, we've got some high intensity intervals to start with. We're going 30 seconds on, 15 seconds off. And what we're going to do is we've got 4 different exercises here. We're going to run through each exercise 2 times. So twice through before we move on to the next one. So in total, you're going to actually spend 60 seconds doing the same move. It's just going to be split up by 15 seconds of rest on either side. Then we're going to move to the next one. We're going to aim to shoot for 3 rounds here, and then we'll rest 45 seconds between each round. Once we get done with that, we'll move into our strength stuff, which is going to be the last 10 to 12 minutes of class. And so I'll go over that when we get to it. But here's your 4 moves. So for the first hit. So first one is going to be a lateral bear crawl. So we're going to be here. I want you to stay tight for your abs. If you need to, you can go hands and knees here, but I want you to try to keep elevated. And then when you get to the end, I want you to rotate and kick. So we're here. Use the space that you have. If you don't have much space, you're not doing too many lateral bear crawl steps. Then we're going to pop it up. We're going to go seal jacks. And we're just here. If you want to, little lower impact is going to be step out seal jacks. Then exercise 3 is going to be quarter or half squat. We're going to go lateral shuffle to skater touch. So you can float it to make it harder. Try to stay low though. And then if you want to make it a little easier, you can give me the curtsy. So it's shuffle feet to get feet stay together. We're not over crossing over or anything like that. And then you can curtsy if you'd like. Then the fourth and last one are scissor squats. So we've done these before. We're going these scissor hops. So if that's 2, we're going to go 4, and then feet together and we squat. So it's 4 scissors, 1 squat. All right, y'all. So grab a little bit of water before we get started. And then we're going to get going with this first set of lateral bear crawls in 3, 2, 1, go. So lateral bear crawl to kick through. So we're here, we're moving, and then we're kicking through. Remember, use the space that you have. Get that crawl on. Really working on good core strength here to stay in this bear. We're getting some rotation. 3, 2, 1, time. Good. You can come down to your knees. We got a quick 15-second rest. We're going to do that one more time. Then we're going to pop up to standing for our seal jacks, where we're going to do 2 rounds as well. All right, 3, 2, 1. Back to our lateral bear crawl. And then kicking through. Take your time here. Notice this is not one we're going for speed. We got 10 seconds to go. Stay with it. 3, 2, 1, time. Good. Work your way up to standing. We're doing seal jacks next. We got 10 seconds. So you've got some time to grab a little bit of water in between these rounds if you need to. 3, 2, 1, go. Arms come out as the legs come out. And we've got our seal jacks going on here. Remember, we're going 30 seconds on, 15 off twice. We're halfway already. Stay with it. Keep it moving. Control your breathing. Whew. And we're getting pretty warm already. Time. Good. All right, walk it out. That's 1 down, 1 to go. Then we'll move on to our lateral shuffle to skater. All right, seal jacks. We're going 3, 2, 1, go. Nice work, y'all. Ten seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, walk it out again. And then use the space that you have. We're going lateral shuffle to skater or curtsy. So give me that half squat. Feet stay in line with each other. Shuffle it to the end of your space. And then give me that skater. If you want to float the leg, float the leg. If you want to tap behind and give yourself a little bit more stability, you can do that as well. Pump those arms with it. That way we get the whole body involved. Good. 3, 2, 1, time. Good. All right, that's one round down of those lateral shuffle to skaters. We got one more, and then we'll move to that last one, which are our scissor squats. 3, 2, 1, go. So stay low, lateral shuffle to skater. Keep it moving here. Nice, y'all. Halfway, 15 to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right. Last one here. We got 2 rounds of our scissor squats. So give me 4 of these scissor hops, then feet together and we squat. 3, 2, 1, go. So 4, and then we squat it down. Alternate which leg hops out first. Stay with it, y'all. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, slow that breathing down. We got one more round of this. Then we rest 45 seconds before we go to round 2 doing the same thing. So we're going to stay with the same 4 exercises here. All right, and we're going. Give me those 4, then feet together. Try to keep that chest up. Really grab the ground with your feet when you go to squat it down. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, grab a little bit of water. Slow that breathing down first, though. And then we got our 45 seconds of rest. Starting now. Ooh, it's warm in here. I'm gonna start my fan. Oh. The heat works really well in this room. That coupled with the, high intensity intervals we're doing, it's got it pretty warm in here. All right, y'all, 15 more seconds, then we're going back through. Remember, we're going a full 3 rounds here. So we're starting with round 2 coming up in 10 seconds. So go ahead and get in position. We're going lateral bear crawl to kick through. Let me give you a different angle now. 3, 2, 1, go. So notice how I'm keeping my belly tight. That way my back stays pretty flat, or as flat as I can. And then use the space that you have. Crawl sideways or laterally as far as you can. Try to lift that arm up. Get some rotation going. 3, 2, 1, time. And we're coming down. Give those arms a break. Shake them out if you need to. We got 1 down. 1 more to go with this lateral bear crawl. We're going in 3, 2, 1, go. So do your best to keep those knees up off the floor if you can help it. A little easier said than done, I know. So if you need to break for a second, do some from that hands and knees position, and then try to elevate again when you're ready. All right, we got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Nice work, y'all. All right, pop it up to standing. And now we're moving to our seal jacks. So remember, arms in line with shoulders. 3, 2, 1, go. I should say hands in line with shoulders. And remember, you can make these a little lower impact on the knees and ankles by doing step outs. So you need to do that. We got 10 more seconds. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good. All right, rest. We got one more round of these seal jacks, then we'll move on to our lateral shuffle to skater. And we're going in 3, 2, 1, go. Seal jacks again. Getting those shoulders burning. Try to squeeze those shoulder blades together when you come out. Remember, slow it down if you need to. As long as you're still moving and we're keeping that heart rate up, I'm happy. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, slow that breathing down. Big inhales through the nose, exhales through the mouth. And then we're getting ready to quarter half squat it. 3, 2, 1, and we're shuffling. So try to keep those hips pretty low. Pump those arms with it. And then you can give me that curtsy tap. Or if you want to make it tougher, challenge the balance. Float that back leg. Stay with it, just under 10 seconds to go here. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, one round down. One more to go here. Y'all are doing great. Second time through, 3, 2, 1. Squat it down, stay low, shuffle. Give me that skater. Nice work, y'all. Keep it going. 10 seconds to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, coming up on the last move of this second round, we got our scissor squats. So give me 4 all together and squat it down. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, if you can, try to alternate which foot comes forward first. Well, if I can remember. And then do your best to keep that chest up as you sit those hips back, like you're gonna sit in a chair. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, shake it out. Quick 15-second rest. We got one more time through for these scissor squats, and then we'll get a full minute to rest. All right, 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, really grab that ground with your feet. Dig that big toe of each foot into the floor. That way we get that nice squat positioning. And we got 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, grab a little bit of water. Slow that breathing down. That's 2 rounds down for the HIIT. 1 more to go. We got 45 more seconds to rest. So don't stay static. Keep it moving just a little bit. That way that blood's not pooling in the legs. We're still getting it kind of circulating through the body. Slow that breathing down. We got 20 seconds before we get into the third and final round of this HIIT cardio. Y'all done great the first 2 rounds. Stay with me for one more round. And then that'll be it for this hit. All right, in bear crawl position, 3, 2, 1, go. So we're crawling laterally, and then we're gonna kick it out. Remember, go slow here. You can go fast on some of the other ones, but not this one. I want you to think about controlling your body and really getting left and right side working together. Time. Good. All right, quick 15-second rest. We got one more round here. So stay with me. All right, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Crawling and kicking. Good, y'all. Stay with it halfway. 15 seconds to go here. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, working back up to standing. That's it for exercise 1. Then we're moving to seal jacks. Last 2 times doing these. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, squeeze those shoulder blades together. When you come out, really get those muscles between the shoulder blades firing. Keep your belly tight though. That doesn't mean you overarch as you open up. We got 10 seconds to go here. And 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, slow your breathing down. I know that one can definitely get it up decently high. All right, 3, 2, 1. Last time doing seal jacks. Stay with it, y'all. You got this. Halfway here, 15 seconds to go. Three, 2, 1, time. Nicely done. All right, now we got our lateral shuffle to skater. So move to the end of your space. Give me that quarter squat. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those hips low. Give me that skater. When you get to the end of that space and you've moved as far laterally as you can, either way. Last 2 rounds doing this one. Almost there, 10 seconds to go. Then we'll get to rest. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, shake those legs out. You need to shake the arms out. All right, we got one more round here of this lateral shuffle to skater. 3, 2, 1, go. Keep those hips low. Get athletic with it. Ten to go. 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. All right, stay with me. We got just 60 seconds of these scissor squats, and we're done with this cardio hit. 3, 2, 1, go. Remember, I want 4, and then squat it down. Good, stay with it, y'all. 10 seconds to go here. Home stretch. Pump those arms as you're doing these skater squats. 3, 2, 1, time. All right, this is it. Last round of these 4 scissors to our squat. Going in 3, 2, 1, go. Finish strong here, y'all. You made it this far. You're almost done. You just got about 20 more seconds to go. Good, 10 to go. And 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Woo. Good job, y'all. All right, 60 seconds to rest. So slow that breathing down. Do a little stretching if you need to. And then all we've got left is we've got a 10-minute strength AMRAP. And so what we're going to do is we've got 4 different exercises here. We're going to roll through them together for the first round. Then I'm going to set you off on your own for the remainder of the 10 minutes to get as many rounds here as you can. So first one is going to be a lateral lunge, and we're going to pulse down here. So we're going to do 6 going one way, 6 going the other. So go ahead and get ready for that one. Make sure that toe is pointed forwards and we're sitting back into it with our hips. 3, 2, 1, go. So take that step out, toes pointed forwards. Give me just 1 pulse at the bottom and then drive up. We're going 6 one way, 6 going the other. Good, here's 3. And remember, you don't have to go down any further than your leg strength can get you back up. So don't feel like you have to sink all the way down. But if you can get down there, definitely work that range of motion as much as possible. Because this is one of those planes that we're never really working in, or as much as we should. We're always kind of just going front to back. And you notice I've gotten a lot of side to side in today. Good. All right, here's 6. Nice, and then we're gonna move it to the floor. We're gonna do yoga push-ups, and we're gonna do 8 of these. So first, let me show you the normal variation. So we're here, and then we're going here, or go from the knees, and then, or actually, sorry, we're gonna go here and then press up. There we go. So there's the yoga push-up. Sorry, brain fart. So we're gonna go 8 of those, or you can go from the knees and then you're gonna push into down dog. So either way, we're getting really good shoulder mobility. So go ahead and give me 8 now. Give me the push-up, press that floor away from you. Same thing if you're going from the knees. Give me 8 of these. If you need to, split them up. Do like 4 and 4. Really drive those hips back as you're doing these. Once you've got those 8, then we're going to move to the second to last exercise here, which is going to be a single leg hip hinge to reach. So soften the knee up. We're going to drive the hips back as we reach forward. So we're going to do 5 on one side, 5 on the other for 10 altogether. Really slow this down. Drive your foot into the floor. If you need to, take a split stance. And then just give me those hips back as you reach forward. Keep your belly tight. Here's 5. Notice how I'm keeping my neck in line with the rest of my body by looking at a spot, 3 to 5 feet in front of me on the floor. Going nice and slow. Remember, you can float it if you'd like. You don't have to though. Good. Once you've got 5 on each side there, we're going for the last thing, which is a dead bug. So we're going to be here. Legs only is going to be the first one. And you can actually, so the easiest version is going to be here. And then you can give me the tap. I want you to focus on keeping your belly as tight as you can though. If that's too easy, then give me arms up and straighten. And I want you giving me 10 on each side. So keep that small of your back, push down. If you want to make it even harder, give me opposite arm and leg. So we're aiming to strengthen the abs here. So if you're not feeling this in your abs, chances are you're not focused on pushing that low back into the floor. So I want you to really focus on that as you get 10 on each side. And then once you've got those 10 all together, that's our sequence. So we're going to start again with that lateral lunge pulse. And we got 5.5 minutes to go here. So let's see if we can't try to get through this sequence at least one more time. Starting with those lateral lunges. Give me that pulse at the bottom. Last 5 minutes of class here. Give me everything you got. Remember, we're going 6 of these lateral lunges, pulses. On each side. Whew. Feel that stretch on that trail leg. This is the reason we did those in the beginning of class, to help warm up this movement. Do your best to keep that toe pointed forwards. Pulse in that bottom. Once you've got those done, we're dropping it to the floor. We got 8 yoga push-ups. Remember, these can be done from the knees as well. And then driving those armpits towards the floor. Really getting good shoulder mobility here. And then once you've got those done, we got our single leg hip hinge to reach. Remember, you can go staggered stance here. You don't have to float the leg. But if you want to make it harder and challenge balance, you definitely can. Give me 5 on one side, 5 on the other. Whew. No matter which version you're doing, the single leg or the staggered stance, I want you grabbing the floor with your foot. Good. All right, y'all, 3 minutes to go. Stay with it. I think we should be able to get all the way through this one more time, or for this second set. And then once you've got those 5 on each side, bring it down. I want you spending the most time on this dead bug. Remember, I gave you like 3 or 4 different variations. So choose the one that's going to challenge you the most. But if you feel like your low back is coming up off the floor as you do these extensions, then that's a sign to maybe just do one side or the other, one half or the other. Or you can even bring your palms down to the floor and just do the legs, keeping them bent, or you can straighten them. And then the last progression is arms and legs. Relax that head. Keep your belly as tight as you can. $20 all together, 10 on each side. Try not to hold your breath here. Nicely done, y'all. All right, 90 seconds to go. Give me everything you got. Finish strong here. If you're following along with me, let's see if we can't get 6 of these pulsing lateral lunges on each side. We got just over a minute. We might even be able to see if we can't get to a few more yoga push-ups before it's all said and done. Good. 45 seconds to go, y'all. Home stretch. Everything you got here. This is it. "30 seconds to go. See if you can't give me 8 of these to finish off. Remember, you can go from the knees and then give me that child's pose if you'd like. We got 10 seconds to go here. Stay with it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, time. Good job, y'all. You made it all the way through. All right, slow your breathing down a little bit. Grab some water. We'll just finish with about 5 minutes of post-workout stretching. And that'll be it. All right, y'all. So bring it down to the floor, unless you're already down there. Let's go pancake stretch. So bring those feet out wide. Reach down towards the middle. We'll hold this for about 30 seconds. This is a good one to get a little bit of groin, but also inner hamstrings. Which I don't know if y'all could tell, we definitely worked in that last little strength block with those lateral lunges and then those hinges and reaches. Good, and then come on up, cross one leg over the other, and then pull it in towards you. We'll get a glute stretch going. Remember, try to sit up as tall as you can through that spine. That's going to help get a little more stretch in that glute. And then this is always a good time to just start tapping into that recovery system. So slow that breathing down. Give me those big inhales through the nose. Bigger exhales through the mouth. Good. Switch it up. Same thing on the other side. Remember, our muscles are most receptive to this static stretching after activity. So when we're nice and warm. Not saying you should never do static stretches before a workout, but you want to be really selective on what you're choosing to static stretch. But like something like your hip flexors would be a good thing to do. You know, that's why sometimes we do that before, you know, to warm up for a class. All right, guys, go ahead, bring it up to standing. And then let's do a quad stretch. So grabbing that ankle, pulling that heel in towards the butt. Really important that you squeeze that glute. Push that hip forward as much as you can. Keep your belly tight. Good, switch it to the other side. Just a couple more seconds here. Then release that. Then let's go piriformis. We got a little bit of glute, but we're going to get that deeper muscle. So cross the ankle over on the opposite thigh and sit those hips back. You should feel this just a little deeper in the hip. You're not going to feel it in that big glute muscle that we did when we were doing the crossover stretch seated. This is one of those muscles that gets really tight when we sit a lot. Good, and then come up onto that, switch sides. Remember, you can enhance this a little bit if you push down on the knee. Doesn't take a whole lot of pressure though, so be easy with it. And then release that. And then let's clasp our hands behind our backs, push down for that chest stretch. And then go ahead and give me that hinge. So push those hips back. And then we're going to let those hands just fall to the floor in 3, 2, 1. Oh, yeah, that feels good. Shift it from side to side, that weight from left to right foot. Let those arms just be dead weight. Curl that back. And then come on up. And that is it for class today. Thanks so much for coming, y'all. Glad to see everybody in the class right after Memorial Day.